This year's retreat experience was just absolutely brilliant for all the students and staff involved. From my perspective, it's my first real experience of the pilgrimage itself. It was great to be part of the Indian experience, but I'm also aware that the other 3 pilgrimages were equally fantastic. This year, our pilgrims went to Cambodia, Timor-Leste, to India, and also locally to the Northern Territory.
I wanted to experience what it's like to become part of another culture and to learn about that culture and to further my development as a man for others.
One of the biggest things was just being able to be in that culture and learn about our Indigenous Australians. We have so many stereotypes about our First People, and it was just really good to see and make your own judgments on them.
I just learned that people can still be happy even though they have very little.
We're just able to turn on the tap and there's water, but in East Timor, we had to drink from water bottles.
You could see the lack of support from just Australia for their culture and their way of life. We have their way and our way, and we're trying to put our way onto them, and that ruins a lot.
Just incredible what the people have been through, and to see that they still are happy, get on with life, and just everyday people going about it.
I learnt about the importance of community and just being together with family and friends, how much you can learn from other people.
The people in India, that just surprised me all the time, is they were all so friendly all the time. Everyone was so friendly to each other, they all knew their neighbours, they were all so welcoming, so that was something that I really brought home.
I think one of the really special things about our Timor-Leste pilgrimage was the opportunity that our students had to be immersed in the local culture and work with the Timorese people, but also to have a look globally at what's being done to help the people of Timor after the recent atrocities that they've faced.
Faith is something that was very central to the whole experience, and just understanding that it's a journey and everything we experienced was meant to happen.
We learned a lot about ourselves, and also we developed a deeper relationship with God.
When we went to Darwin, we went to an Aboriginal Catholic community, and seeing how they celebrate their Mass differently and how everyone is involved with the singing, and the Peace Be With You took 20 minutes because they all made sure that they got around to each and every person and genuinely asked how they were and checking in if they were okay. Made me see just how powerful our faith really is.
I think one of the great advantages of going on pilgrimage is covered in the concept of encounter. That we go, the students and the staff, everyone involved, to not fix something, not to see a problem and do something about it, to encounter lives. Those lives might be the lives of the co-pilgrims, might be my own life, and obviously it's the life of the people that are living in these places. And I think when we encounter lives, it's there that we see God.
It gave me a perspective of our place within the church, within a much bigger world, and also being able to see that the church doesn't centre around John 23rd College, but we're part of a much larger Catholic church, but also an Ignatian and Loreto tradition that extends to far and wide.
The Friday before we left, we came to community mass at John 23rd, and then that Sunday we were in India at Mother Teresa's home, and they read the exact same gospel that we had heard 2 days earlier in Perth.
Just creating that sense of community, not only with the people of Cambodia, but also with your group. I created lots of bonds that I will remember forever.
This pilgrimage really changed my outlook on what I would do in life as a vocation. That service and voluntary work is something that I would definitely do later on.
It's just given me such a new perspective on the world and almost a different way of thinking, and I think we can use that moving forward, just to stop, be present in the moment and realise how much we can learn from interactions with other people and the importance of friendships and community.
Just I think just putting down your phones and everything and just really talking to people, and even trying to find common interests. That is really good to just talk about that and really experience it together.
Those experiences almost mean nothing if we don't continue upholding that social justice. And definitely after an experience like this, it seems like a responsibility and a need to be able to do your own part in changing the stigma, in changing your perspective, in changing who you are as a person and changing others.
Our students were amazing, they participated fully, they engaged with other young people superbly. We give particular thanks to our hosts and the fact that we were so well looked after throughout all the pilgrimages. Our students, I think, get a much wider perspective and better perspective of what the wider church is about, but also their place and role in making our school and our local community and then the wider world community a better place to live.